a review discussion, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good, just making sure because we are introing a review discussion then, and not the other ones. Hi, I'm Jarek Green, editor at large of Rational Passions. This is Quentin Hoffman. Um,
Hey,
he loves puppies and taking pictures of them like a little sick freak.
hi, Jarrett.
Imagine that's what this game's called, right? The sick freak puppy
It's
watcher.
no, it's called Pupperazzi, dude.
Oh,
Um,
I don't know. My notes are wrong then.
really?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I could have sent you the right title for that game like
Oops.
5 times.
Oops. I just assumed George would, a friend of the show, alumni George Cruz Alvarez would send you a game called Sick Freak Puppy Watcher, but I guess it's called Pupperazzi.
It is
Whatever.
called Pupperazzi. Before we dive into this, full disclosure, we're friends, close personal friends with the people who gave us codes for the game. So take everything we say with a grain of salt.
Yes, this is a paid advertisement for Pupperazzi.
It is Kit Fox and Sunday Games. I'm waiting for my check, y'all.
What is this?
So, it's literally a game where
Cool.
you
I
take
love games.
where you take photos of puppies, or just dogs in general. So the premise is there's no real premise. It's just like when you boot up the game, it just drops you into the first world, and it's like the first area, rather first level, and it's just like a cove, and the game tells you, hey, take a photo of this dog, and he'll kind of give you the instructions and tell you how to do things. And from there, it's just you take photos of dogs. You go to different areas. You go to different areas at different times and try to gain your follower count. And so you can kind of unlock newer areas as well as new tools. And that's kind of the gist of it. There's no real story. Um, it's just, hey, I'm I'm the rich capitalist dog. I forgot my charts in in the park. Can you go take photos? Go find my chart. Take a photo for me. And it's just like doing stuff like that, or find the skater dog, or go find the dog in the sandcastle. It's just really like it's a game that just wants you to explore a little area and take photos with them and do challenges. Kind of, it's really easy. It's really mellow. It's got good vibes.
Are these
So
dogs people?
no, there are humans, but I think they're called like humamorphs or something.
But the
I didn't take
dogs
it down.
like talk?
They
Or-
talk to you, yeah.
Okay. So,
Uh,
are you the dog whisperer in this scenario?
no, because you spoilers, you play a camera with
Oh,
legs and arms.
okay.
And, um, it's the most, uncanny moment I've had in a game in a long time because you get a selfie mode. Um, and so in the selfie mode, you can see yourself, and you're literally a walking fucking camera. Um,
Are you
and when
holding a
you
camera that takes a picture of you,
no,
who is a
it's
camera? It's just the
no,
camera. It's just the game camera. Just turns to face you, and there's no conversation about why that's possible.
no, it's
Good,
just like
fair.
you turn the mode on and you see arms, legs, and a camera body. And
Okay.
it's just like, all right, cool. That's this game. And then like, because it's in a selfie mode, all the controls are reversed because the perspective swaps.
Mm.
It's very, very goofy. And like when it happened, I like laughed very loud because it's just like, what the fuck is going on here?
What
Um,
What about this kind of drew you to reach out to cover it?
it looked fun. And I also like photo taking games. Um,
So like Pokemon Snap.
Pokemon Snap, Toem. I even like technically East Shade, I would argue, is one because you capture the landscape on paintings. It's not taking photos, but it's still similar. Um, and I just like those quaint games that'll take you like 3-4 hours, and it's just easy to burn through. It's kind of mindless. It's got good vibes. There's dogs. I like dogs. Um, as my cat lays next to me. Um, but no, and it just looks fun, and it was, and then I realized that they're skater dogs, and I'm like, "This game fucking rules," actually. His name's, like Tony something, like Tony Snark or something. Like
Tony
it's a
Skater
play.
Dog guy.
Yeah, it's a play on like Tony Hawk,
Okay.
which is very fun. Um,
Do you
but
like?
no,
Are you
there.
taking pictures for like scores, like in Tome? Are you looking for stamps, like in Tome? You have to do a thing, take a picture of a particular thing, and take enough of those things, you can go to the next area. Is that how this works?
Yes, it's very like I said before, you take photos and you get challenges from like different dogs. It just pops in your like your journal, and then so you find like it's like, oh, go to the arcade, break into the arcade rather, and take a photo in there so I can see what it is. And it's just like a robot guy talking to you. And so you do that, then the arcade opens up, and it's like, oh, here. So when you go back to the area, you get more quests and stuff. So when you fill out your like journal log for like one area, you can immediately just go back into it or go to a new area and do the new quests and the new logs and all that. The way you do it is taking photos in the challenges, which give you golden bones, which is like the currency, um, and a higher following, like a higher social media following,
Mm.
and that's kind of how you unlock new areas and new things like the selfie mode or new lenses like the pixel lens or the zoom lens or the fisheye lens. And because I'm a fucking skater guy, you bet your ass my camera was always in fisheye lens mode. Um,
Skater guy,
so
or you're Missy Elliott.
yes, um, yes, um,
Um, is so the I mean the most important question here: can you pet any of these dogs?
yes, you can pet every dog.
Mm. It would
So
seem like a very large party foul if you had a game about taking pictures of a bunch of dogs that you can't actually pet. But I had to ask the question because you
that's
never
fair.
know.
You can pet every dog. You can find frisbees, bones, and other things to like interact with the dogs. My favorite was either the frisbee or there's a skateboard you can ride, which is kind of fun. And so like the dogs will chase you around. The tennis ball is also very good. There's like dog yogurt.
What?
Um, yeah,
Like
it's
for the dogs?
yeah, but it's to like lure them out.
Okay.
So like if they're being shy, like there's one
My concern
little
that it was yogurt made from dogs. That was my
oh
concern. It's for
like
the dogs
dogurt.
to consume. Like they like the
Yes,
yogurt. You give them the
yes,
yogurt. Okay.
yes.
Just wanted to make sure that we didn't take
That's
a
that.
weird turn.
Hey man, don't
Like
the
that
people
one
like
game about the people that are like edible creatures.
what the
We did
fuck are you
a I
talking about?
think we did a review discussion about this game. It was also another Pop Agenda game. There's a bunch the creatures were food, I think, or the people were like pieces of people, and it turns out that the end of the game it's like spoiler alert, there's like an experiment that's happening in a cave, like turning people into like all types of weird shit. It gets very dark suddenly. What is this game called? Now I'm
I
upset.
don't know. Yeah, so while you do that, I'll talk more about Pupperazzi. Um, and so no, there's let me count off the top of my head. There's the Cove area, which is kind of like your intro area. There's a boardwalk. There's the city. There's a national park. It's called Mellowstone, which I like. And there's the final area, which I won't spoil, but it's very good. Um, and when you get to the final area, as soon as you load it in, credits roll. And it's very sudden, and I was like, "Oh, the game's over technically." But when you're done with the getting to that final area unlocked, and the credits roll, you can interact in that area, and then you can just go back to doing whatchamacallit, go back to the other areas and clear out the challenges and try to get a high, do other things.
Bug snacks.
Bug snacks. Yeah, that was a me, Andrew, and Mike joint.
Um,
But
how long would you say it took you to like see? Have you seen everything, Paparazzi? I guess we'll go there first.
no,
All right,
um,
but to get to
there's
like the
still
end, do you think? How long do you think?
like 2.5, 3 hours.
Okay, so it's like an afternoon kind of game.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's on Game Pass too, which is nice. Um, it's like it's not the most critically engaging game I've ever played. It's just like, hey, go have fun, take photos, play for 30 minutes, do some challenges, and then like try to unlock different like not time zones, but times for specific areas.
Mhm.
So in each area, there's like early morning, afternoon, at night, and those are all very fun because then the challenges change, the areas change. So like if you go to the boardwalk at night, the dogs who like had sandcastles won't be there. There'll be dogs under the boardwalk sleeping and stuff like that. Or even like the skater dogs, they won't be there because obviously it's at night and people are going in. Um, but it's very funny to. There's a whole. It, there's a challenge when you first go to the boardwalk to take a photo of a human, and it's
Okay.
like they're called humomorphs, and it's like a dog's like, "Yo, are these people? Are these motherfuckers real? Like, take a photo for. I just need evidence to like guarantee that they're real." And you take it, and it's just like they don't have eyes, but they have lips and like facial hair,
It's
and
like
like they don't have hair.
uh what a creature might see a human as, just like
Yeah,
walking things with lips, like a
yeah,
mouth that moves for some reason.
yeah.
That's funny.
Like I didn't see any of them have eyes, and it was very fun. Um, and like with the
Didn't
thing,
Pop Agenda have another game about watching things awkwardly, like squirrels or something?
nuts.
Is Pop Agenda like low key becoming the like Pokemon Snap esque like game publisher? Are
Let
they sneaking to a niche here?
let me dial up my good friend George Cruz and Nick. I have them on speed dial. Oh, yeah, they confirmed that for me.
Oh wow.
Um, yeah,
Yeah, for all your voyeurism needs,
yeah.
look
Um,
no further.
that is, but no, it's fun and it's just I don't know. It's a very much an afternoon game.
Mhm.
It's like there's not that much I can really say about it. There's no story. There's nothing to engage with there. The mechanics are fun because you have a certain number of like film shots you can take in each area. So that kind of if you have a lot of quests, like a lot of excuse me, like log entries of photos you need to take, then it's like, okay, I need to maximize the time I have in this area and like take certain photos of things.
Oh,
But you
so there
can
is like a constraint there.
yeah,
You can't just take
um,
pictures forever.
yeah. But you can go back to areas where you've like completely like done all the challenges and just take photos of dogs if you
Mm.
want. Um, and so after you beat the game, you can kind of like go into your photo folder and you can find the photos that you've saved and download them to your Xbox or your console
Mm.
or your because I think it's on Epic Game Store too. You can download them to your PC. But no, it's there's really not that much to say other than just like it's fun to walk around, pet dogs, throw frisbees, throw tennis balls, take photos, and like just goof off for an afternoon.
When's this out?
The 20th, I think. Thursday.
So okay, January 20th.
Yep.
Um, you said it was on Game Pass. It's on
On Game Pass.
PC, on Epic Game
So
Store. Is it on
and they'll be
PlayStation,
on it won't be.
Switch?
Um yes. Um that's it. Yeah. I honestly think if you have Game Pass and you like if you've played something like Toem or Pokemon Snap, give this a try. It's really fun. I did encounter 2 s not 2 very minor bugs with it, which I will note here. There's a weird bug when I don't know if, they'll patch it out by when it comes out or not. When you change the air the time on some air on all the areas, so if, like, say you're at the cove and you're going to the night, you'll have a lot of, like there won't be a clean filter because it's supposed to just be, like, purple and bluish hitting the screen. There'll be a lot of, like, scan lines on it, and, doesn't look great, but I told George, like, "Hey, this is happening to my game." Um, and then at some areas, there's also you see the build number on the bottom. But other than that, it's polished. It's fun. Take if you like dogs. I mean, I like dogs, but I also have a cat, so
Oh, Dog Lovers Unite.
dog lovers unite. For what was the official title of this game? Sicko dog photo
Yeah,
game.
that was probably right.
Yeah,
That sounded right.
yeah.
It was 15
I just
minutes ago, and I don't remember, but that sounds right.
yeah. I think that's what fits the bill, honestly.
Dirty sicko dog walkers for sick freaks, or something like
Yes,
that.
something like that.
Something like
Something
that.
which made me die. Um,
Play that game.
But yeah, but no, I think Kit Fox and Sunday Games made something that's really just kind of fun and really just not you. I would say kind of unique, but it's fun. And with the amount of lenses and filters you can put on your film, you can kind of get some cool shots. I have some saved on my Xbox, I think. But no,
Well, maybe we'll put these in whatever post actually embeds this in the website. Add some of those shots. See
yes,
your sick little perverted dog shots,
yeah,
little weirdo. For all you other little weirdos, this game comes out on January 20th. Till then, I mean, you're probably watching this after January 20th.
yeah,
So don't worry about the time thing. I know it's a lot to take in. Time's a flat circle. It's also fake. We made it up. But at some other point in time, there will be other things on this YouTube channel and this website, irrationalpassions.com, that you should probably follow and probably read, watch, listen to. The easiest way to do that, to know when all these things are happening, is to follow us on Twitter at irrationalpod.
Yes.
You can also follow really just the sounds of socialist Marxist screeds into the wilderness on Twitter. But if you need something more specific than that to follow Quentin, you can go to at Quantum Arbiter.
Quantum underscore.
The underscore is the void of capitalism being sunk
Yeah.
into the helpless human existence. If you want to follow me on Twitter, that's at Jared John. I recommend not doing that though. Anyway,
I mean, I would, because you shit post a lot, and that's fun.
sure. It's just, sometimes you want to go to sleep at 12:30 and not read whatever thought I had in my head at the time.
Well,
probably about wrestling. But
yes.
Until then, bye.
Bye.